Hey guys, it's another hot day in North Carolina. Just how hot is it? Oh, about 92 degrees. Okay, today I am going to review the Kobalt 80 volt Hedge trimmer. I purchased this several weeks back and have had a chance to use it several times, so I think I can give a fairly good review of this. Of course, I can't give you a review for the longevity of it because I just haven't had it that long. First of all, let me point out one thing about this. This is the 80 volt version. I'm really not sure that was a good choice. And my main reason is I hate to start off on a down note. This is a good trimmer, don't get me wrong. It's just that it's so heavy. That is the main objective that I have from it. It works great, but it is real heavy. I'm not a young man anymore, and I'm not sure if I was a young man that it still would be mighty heavy for me to use. But anyway, that's my main complaint about it. To give you some idea of how heavy it is, let me show you what I've been using. I've been using this Black & Decker 24 inch. Of course, it's corded. And I weighed this out. It weighed out at 6 pounds 4 ounces. So remember that. This weighs about 6 pounds 4 ounces. Okay, I weighed this out. This unit without the battery weighs 7 pounds 15 ounces. So this is heavier without the battery than my other just corded electric Hedge trimmer. The battery weighs 3 pounds 4 ounces. So when you combine the weight of the Kobalt here and its battery, it comes in at a total of 11 pounds 3 ounces. So remember, my original Black & Decker weighed out at 6 pounds 4 ounces, and this will total out at 11.3. Not quite twice as heavy, but it's not far from being twice as heavy as my other one. So it is heavy, and that's my main complaint. When I'm using it, I feel like I've got a chainsaw in my hands. It feels that same weight as a small chainsaw. Getting back to what comes with it when you buy it. Okay. You get your 3 manuals. You get your manual for your charger, your manual for your battery, and your manual for your Hedge trimmer. The Hedge trimmer comes with protective sheets. Take on and off. I would recommend leaving it on. These blades are sharp. Comes with the 80 volt 2 amp battery, and it comes with a charger. Charger sits like so, and the battery has these grooves. You place the battery right face side up, slide it into the rails, and push it all the way back. And it will click in, and you'll get a green light. Right now, this has 2 bars on the battery. The green flashing indicates that it is charging. You get a solid green light, and that will indicate that it is fully charged. If you get a red light on it, that means that it has overheated. And if you get a flashing red light, that means that this has not connected properly. The best thing to do is pull your battery out, pull your electrical cord out from the wall, and let this re-initialize. Then put your battery back in it. Okay, I'll pull this out. Just pull it out. To insert this battery into your Hedge trimmer, you want to have the face toward the blade when you put it in. So it will align up. It won't go in but one way. So you push it in, and it has to snap. So now it is snapped in. To get it out, you've got to release tab up here at the top. You push that and it pops out, and then you can extract it like so. Also, if you're really in for punishment as far as weight, you can also use the larger batteries like they came with my Kobalt lawnmower, which is larger than this one and weighs more. It'll fit in here, but it'll stick out a little bit farther. But like I say, it weighs enough as it is. I wouldn't use that other battery unless I had to. One thing I can say about this, I've trimmed today. I will show you the hedges that I've trimmed today. I'll show you what it looks like when I trim them, and I'll show you all that I trimmed today. Also, when I started out with this, I also had been around yesterday to my father-in-law's house, and I trimmed 11 or 12 average size, the large size bushes in his yard. So I did that many bushes yesterday, and it did not recharge this up. So what I show you today, as far as what I've done in this yard, you can just add to it to get some feel about how many hedges you can cut with this. As you can see, after all I've cut today, I've still got 2 bars. So let me show you the features on this. It's fairly simple. You have to, this is your power switch, but it will not engage if you don't have either your button on this side or this side. This is right or left-handed, so it doesn't make any difference whether you're right or left-handed because it works both ways. But push that in, then pull, and that will start it. I'll show you. Push the button in and pull the trigger. Same thing over here. Push the button in, pull the trigger. Now once you push the button in and pull the trigger, you can release this button up here as long as the trigger is depressed. So if you push that in, start it, hold that down, it'll still run. But like I say, unless you push this in, these 2 switches, thumb switches in, will not come on and get the trigger to come on. Also, this has a swivel handle on it. You've got a little lever down at the bottom here. Pull that out. You turn it right, center, or back left. And it will lock in place in a variety of different positions. So technically there's, let me see, 1, 2, 3, there's 5 different positions that you can lock it into. Okay, I guess that pretty much shows you. This is a 26-inch blade. So that's a pretty long blade. Let me show you. This Black & Decker is a 24-inch. And it's pretty long. Most of them are 22 that you see. But as you can see, this one's, the Kobalt is 2 inches longer. And you can get some idea of the blades. This one's got a little bit heavier looking blades on it. Get back to the performance of the Kobalt Hedge trimmer. Now this is a very strong trimmer. I'd have to say it's stronger than my Black & Decker. Is able to accept branches up to around a 1/2 inch diameter. So 1/2 inch diameter is, fairly large branch. It's got plenty of power. And for most trimming, it doesn't seem to slow down a bit when you're in trimming. You'll see it later on when I do my comparison of it. I like the 26-inch. Gives you that 2 more inches. You don't think it counts, but it does. It's just the fact that, like with my other trimmer being a 24, well, if you've got a big bush, it actually gives you, that you can get around to both sides, it actually gives you 4 inches more because it gives you 2 inches on both sides. So that comes in handy sometimes to have that extra 4 inches, because it seems like a lot of your larger hedges that are always just a little bit out of reach. So basically you use it, like you do most of these, and you can put it in this position, but it's so heavy that it does take very much strength to hold it out that length. But I'm not sure that with a lighter one that you can hold it out with one hand, that wouldn't give you a few more inches. So you have to kind of figure that out for yourself. Very possibly with one hand you'll compensate for that extra 2 inches that you get on this. So 24 may be able to reach as far as this 26 does if you use one hand. Let me point out something from personal experience. A couple of years ago with my other trimmer, which has a cord, I was trimming and the cord was going toward the blade. I didn't want the cord to get cut, so I reached down to fan it off of the blade and ran this finger through the trimmer. And these trimmers, they will cut. I went to the emergency room and they put about 4 stitches in that finger right there. Luckily, it's healed up and everything, so that was 2 years ago. That's one thing I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about the cord getting in the way and me reaching down and cutting my finger. So, maybe that's a plus factor you need to think about. In my previous video of the Kobalt lawnmower, I pointed out ambiguity between the operation manual and the other 2 manuals that come with it, one for the battery and one for the charger. Both of these say store your battery at 100%. I would not follow that. I would go with what the lawnmower says, and a step farther, I would go with 40%. Store these things, if you want to store for any period of time, any long period of time, store them at 40%. That's kind of a well-known fact for lithium-ion batteries, that the magic number is 40% and the ultimate temperature is 32 degrees. So I know 32 is kind of cold, but it does affect it a lot. So be aware of your environment when you are storing these. First of all, store it at 40%. Do not store it in a hot shed or garage. Garages and sheds, if they're not properly insulated and have any type of air conditioning or anything like that, they can get well over 100 to 110 to 20 degrees depending, and that will really shorten the life of these lithium ions. So follow my advice, 40%, 32 degrees. Just wanted to drop that in. Okay, I'm gonna get out there and do some cutting, and you can see exactly how it trims up, and I'll show you all the bushes that I've cut and everything. So let's get to it. I had some dead limbs, so just show you, this one is probably 3/8 to a 1/2 inch. This is the largest azalea I have in my yard, and it takes every bit of the 24-inch blade to reach the center of the top. This row hedge is about 25 foot long by 6 foot deep by 7 foot tall,
and it takes every bit of the 24-inch blade to reach the center of the top also. And about 30 hedges a day and 12 yesterday for a total of 32 medium to large hedges, and my battery capacity is approximately at 50%. This trim is advertised to run 70 minutes when fully charged using a 2-amp battery.
Well, I want to thank y'all for watching this video. I hope that y'all found some of this information helpful, and like I say, I probably have to rate this probably about a 4. If it wasn't so heavy, it would get a solid 5. You know, if the weight was down maybe in the 8-pound range as opposed to the over 11 pounds, it would get a 5, but it's just too heavy. I'm not sure what the
40
volts weigh, but I'd certainly consider the
40
volt first, because unless you're mighty strong, they have the same experience that I had with this. I find it a little bit heavier than I would like. Will I keep it? Yes.
Pros: number 1, powerful cutting; number 2, long 26-inch blade; number 3, no cord; number 4, rotating handle grip. Cons: 1, high cost; 2, heavy weight. Features: 1, 5-year warranty trimmer; 3-year warranty battery; 2, 80-volt 2-amp lithium-ion battery; 3, brushless high-torque motor; 4, battery recharge time 30 minutes. Bottom line, would I buy this trimmer again? Maybe, maybe not. It is hard for me to get past the weight. Is it worth the price? Maybe, maybe not. The Kobalt 40-volt trimmer is about $100 less and weighs about 40% less with battery. How would you rate this trimmer out of 5-star scale? I know I said 4 stars previously, but after further thought, due to the high cost and heavy weight, I would rate this at 3 stars. Would you recommend this trimmer to others? Yes, if they are looking to share batteries with other Kobalt 80-volt lawn equipment, can live with the heavy weight, have the extra money when looking for a heavy-duty 26-inch Hedge trimmer.
So again, I appreciate y'all watching this video, and until the next time, we'll see you. Have a nice day.